Get card yourself, and this is exactly what happened in a very exciting fight against Melvin Poseidon.
Diedrick, 4 years the senior of SOTO Jr., but SOTO Jr. has the height and reach advantage. Both men with a similar record.
And introducing first the man fighting out of the blue corner. He is 27 years old. He stands at 183 centimeters tall. He has a professional record of 6 wins, 4 losses. Hailing from Colombia, representing Team Cadena Warrior, Clemente Fuego SOTO. And introducing next his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is 31 years old. He stands at 180 centimeters tall. He has a professional record of 5 wins, 4 losses. Hailing from both Britain and the Caribbean, representing 4th Dimension MMA Renegade, the King of Violence, Ammari And the referee for this bout will be Mr. Jean-Philippe Carboni.
Nee, nu is het rustig. Nee, het was een speed. Ja, eentje.
Defend yourself all the time. When I say stop, you stop the fight. I want to clean and fair fight. Touch glove if you want. Step back, please. Good luck.
Glove touch, and we are ready to go.
All right, don't blink with this one. That's my advice. Just don't get a new drink or whatever.
A cup of tea, as Callum likes to say. No, they're both high-level risk takers. And Diedrick is just waiting right into that hot zone.
It's where he's at his best.
Yeah, and it's a good sign when you have, been on the wrong end of a knockout to get right back into the fire.
Oh!
There's the power of Diedrick.
Vicious shot. You saw SOTO Jr.'s head whip around with the force from those.
Nice calf kick there by SOTO Jr.
SOTO.
Lovely takedown from SOTO, but Diedrick shoots back up. Great explosiveness.
SOTO got the thigh, and Diedrick was throwing uppercuts during the thigh.
Don't got the fence.
Grab.
Don't got the fence.
Diedrick made the mistake of going for a front headlock when SOTO went for the single leg, and partially because of that, SOTO was able to take him down. But this is where Diedrick has struggled in the past, and of course SOTO has seen that.
There's a foot behind his knee. See, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, we can see it from our camera angle, right? See where that foot is? Gently and patiently strip it off. It's off now, because that lace, it was a big part of what held him there. Now,
Then Diedrick's kind of has his hand behind the knee of SOTO here.
he can lift. It's an odd position.
Yeah, you don't see this a lot, but it can work.
It can work, yeah.
Especially when you're as physical as Diedrick. But you also got to be careful that SOTO doesn't jump to your back.
Yeah, but he is on your back now. He's just on a little low back mount, right? With 1 foot on the ground. But you can lift and turn and sidewalk slam him here. That is a real thing for an athlete but it's gone now.
Oh, holding the cage. The referee is going to have a look at that.
Good knee there by SOTO. I think Diedrick let go of it because he used a lot of energy in that position.
Yeah, he did.
Body lock now for Diedrick.
So now if you're Diedrick, you turn first. He knows how to turn him here, so you wait for the moment to lift and turn.
SOTO physically strong as well.
Yeah, just a little bit more of a bulldog sort of build, SOTO. Just a bit thicker and squatter, which helps in these positions.
Diedrick's got to either lift him way up or way down.
Oh, nice elbow to the back of the head of
Got away with it.
SOTO,
yeah. Very the back of the head, and he's right back up. But now he's split the grip.
That's the kind of fighter Diedrick is, though. When he gets taken down, he elbows you.
Yeah.
Always looking for offense.
Before that front headlock on the single leg, he was punching during the single leg. Then he went to the headlock earlier. So yeah, he's always looking to hurt you. Now he's got the hand. He can turn here, and there is an exit route here. If he just turns.
He needs to start moving his hips right, but SOTO recognizes it.
Diedrick will let you, he'll accept those knees. You're not going to bother him. He'll accept them if it gives him an exit, and he has the exit now.
Now he closes his hands again, though. Yeah, he doesn't want to be here. No,
but if he gets under the chin here, he'll have a better exit. You don't want to choose this spot, but it's better than being re-grabbed. It's an odd series of options. And Stefan would prefer your option just to be to disengage, and it's hard to argue with that.
He had good head positioning, and then I want to see him get one of his arms free and frame with the other.
Some shots coming in from SOTO Jr. there that are just slapping against the stomach and ribs.
Other than the grip on his hand there, he was free. Like there was an exit available. And now there's an exit.
But Diedrick might be trying to shoot for his own takedown here.
It's what we talked about earlier tonight. This is safe.
Yep.
You know,
going back to his last fight.
Yeah, this is safe. You're not in fire here. And now the exit's going to come eventually. So now Diedrick wants to go back to really throwing straight punches.
SOTO goes high with the left leg.
Yeah, I like it. Kicks for SOTO, it's a good option.
Oh, nice uppercuts there by Diedrick. In his reverse.
Yeah, SOTO ate those, just make him think twice against coming in quite that way again.
SOTO's looking very comfortable now. He's got his hands low. He's got a little bit of a bounce.
Yep. He's keeping a gap. Yeah, he's keeping a big gap. It's a taekwondo gap and a taekwondo kind of bounce, you know?
Body lock again for Diedrick, but nice shot by SOTO and a big left hand on the break.
And Diedrick put some pressure on against SOTO Jr. in the side of the cage.
End of round one.
Close round. Close round.
Very tough to call. At times like this, I'm glad I'm not a judge.
If everybody's conscious going into round 3, then we have round 2 coming up right now, but should round 2 be similar, and everyone is still alive in round 3, it'll be who's in the better shape, who can handle this type of grappling intensity. There was that very direct elbow to the back of the head. He got away with that, and he got away with a fence grab. If you're not cheating, you ain't trying.
I think Diedrick will be happy too that, you know, he's got a round in the bag again now after his last fight. He's got the feel of the cage, he got the feel of his opponent. Maybe in the second round, he's going to let go a little more.
Yeah, very true.
It's a very shocking experience, traumatic experience when you get caught like that, especially when you fight in glory and, you know, got the accolades of Ammari Diedrick. You want to find yourself again in the cage.
Now, 6 minutes ago, he was a guy who's coming off a knockout.
We caught him.
Yeah, caught it on the hand, but
his legs.
There's a little bit of a waddle from Diedrick here. Jumping knee from SOTO. Questionable move to initiate the clinch there, but he has been having success in these positions.
So Diedrick got kicked, and he had the hand tucked tightly. Earlier tonight, I said, you know, keeping your hands up. It's that observation from people. You can tell they're a novice if they say, oh, you got to always keep your hands up. Hands sometimes don't do anything. When somebody kicks your hand and your hand is on your head, the energy still transfers through to the brain, right?
Especially with 4-ounce gloves.
Yes, and so sometimes dropping your hands, which allow you to move your head more to not get kicked at all, is an advantage. But so he got kicked through the hand and then punched hard afterwards. But that was almost a minute ago now. So he should be zoning back in.
SOTO's got his hands locked, and he's going for a takedown, but Diedrick had the underhooks and pulls him back up. Good job done there by Ammari Diedrick. Nice foot stomp there by SOTO. Oh, another one. Those hurt, man. When you hit the right spot, you can do a ton of damage.
Yeah, lots of tiny little bones in the foot. Easily smashable. And SOTO's staying stuck to Diedrick here, just making Diedrick carry his weight, ragdolling him a little bit.
He's looking for the hook with his right leg.
Nice leg.
You know, at earlier points in the first round, Diedrick was exploding out of these positions. And now he's just accepting them a little bit more.
Soto's going under the leg of Diedrick to try and keep him there. So it's difficult to for Diedrick to straighten his legs like he's doing right now. Good knees.
Huge knees just to that thigh. Looking for a hook. Very slick hook entry from Soto Jr. Diedrick is covering up. He's not actually another beautiful hook entry.
Yeah, really nice.
2.5 minutes to go. This is potential end game if Diedrick isn't careful.
Yeah, he led with the heel into the opening between the thigh and the...
It's going to be difficult for Soto to straighten Diedrick out because he's so physically strong.
Yeah, you want to flatten him, but...
He's got that 2-on-1 on the arm.
Don't grab the gloves.
He's going to look for the left arm around the neck of Diedrick, but Diedrick is doing a good job defending, but at the same time, he's keeping himself in this position, and there's 2 minutes left on the clock.
Soto had a little quick look at the clock there to see how much time he had left to work.
The answer is a lot. You got a lot of time.
And for Diedrick, this is a nightmare situation to be in. Huge props if he manages to get through, but there's something inevitable feeling about this this position.
Elbows to the ribs.
You gotta. There's a lot of options that anyone has in any position, truthfully, but you know you gotta at least think about stripping off a foot, right? Strip off a foot, then work. Now it's a body triangle. So now you gotta think about open the body triangle, then strip off a foot. It's always a step-by-step process here, right?
And a body triangle is horrible. Each time you breathe out, and you empty, it just gets a little bit tighter. It's hard to get more air in. And a minute to work. That's looking bad. This could be the end of it.
He doesn't have the angle. He isn't in the middle of the back of Diedrick, so it's difficult.
Yeah.
Get the rear naked or the palm grip.
Oh, no, still not got the angle.
Diedrick just pushes up on the elbow, tucks his chin and pushes up on the elbow. For Diedrick now, you know, the default thinking is, I'm just not going to get finished in these 40 seconds. And then I'm going to have 5 minutes to take this guy out. That's really where he's at now.
Oh, looking for an armbar.
Oh, beautiful transition.
Oh, that's it.
That's deep.
Sure, there it is.
Very smooth. Beautiful.
Soto finishes Diedrick with an impressive, inevitable steamroller grappling performance at the end.
What do you do when you have the back of your opponent, but your opponent doesn't want to give up his neck? You go for the arm.
Yep.
Beautiful job done there by Soto Jr.
You know, and we were just observing that for Diedrick, you're like, well, there's only 30 seconds left. All I got to do is not get choked. And Soto Jr. was like, you know what? He's just fighting the choke. Let's take something else.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And he did. He took that. Soto took that arm, and Diedrick didn't have a huge win, and very impressive. Soto didn't even look particularly outclassed on the feet, and this is an ex-glory kickboxer.
It's a tough night and a tough streak for Ammari Diedrick, but you know, it's part of the game, and overcoming this 2 years from now, remembering this bad streak and being on a new win streak, it'll all be part of the past. But right now, it's part of the present. It's very painful for Ammari Diedrick. But for Clemente Soto Jr., man, this is just a really, you know, a career win right now in a great show right here in Amsterdam. One of the great shows in all of Europe, all of the world, against an awesome fighter in Diedrick.
We can see there, total strikes, Soto Jr. Many of those would be on the ground, but at the end in that second round especially, it was close at the start, but he dominated Diedrick in the second.
We have a winner due to armbar. Fighting out of the blue corner, El Fuego, Clemente Soto Jr.
we'll be hearing from
Congratulations, and thank you both for a great fight. Sir, in those final moments of this fight, he was fighting to defend the choke, and you just took the wing instead and submitted him.
Mano, eu treino desde pequeno, agora eu tô treinando aqui na Espanha, Tim Cadena, meu mestre, melhor jiu-jitsu da Europa, parceiro. Não tem como finalizar, não tem como pegar, pai. Treino duro, treino inteligente, luta fácil. Nada mais dizer, Fuego na casa, fighting to house, man.
So I train hard every day. I train with one of the best wrestler trainer in Europe, and Tim Cadena. So I'm happy for this win today.
Just take a chance and thank anybody you like, sir.
Pode falar aí. Irmão, a casa quem quiser colocar, pode vir, eu tô pronto. Quero dinheiro, parceiro. Não importa quem. Seja no piso, no chão, a gente pega de qualquer jeito, pai. Tudo nosso.
So I would like to say thanks for the organization, for this great opportunity, and I hope to back here and give me someone else, and I will submit again.
Tudo nosso, nada dele. Fala aí.
All for us, not for them.
Thank you very much. Thank you both for a wonderful fight. SOTO Jr.